Political parties exist for one reason alone. That is, of course, to exercise political power. To be successful, the Liberal Party needs to convince most of us that it's best for the country. If you want to know how the Liberal Party works and what went wrong with its most recent stint in power, you'd talk to party elder John Howard. Apart from the Liberal Party founder, Robert Menzies, no one has served longer as Prime Minister. Three Prime Ministers, Tony Abbott, Malcolm Turnbull, Scott Morrison. Who was the better?
They each had qualities. I thought Tony Abbott did a wonderful job in bringing us back into government after such a short period of time and restoring order to our border protection policy. I thought Malcolm Turnbull's capacity to argue the economic case was very, very good. And I thought Scott Morrison's performance in 2019, a miracle.
I have always believed in miracles.
Was quite outstanding, so I'm not going to attempt doing that because I don't think it's possible. Thank you.
Gather round, gather round.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
John Howard can still pull a crowd. So too can this man. The former and current leaders teaming up to launch a book about the future of the Liberal Party.
We focus on the things which unite us, on family, on community, on duty and pride in our country.
For Peter Dutton, the next chapter will be the toughest, returning his party to power.
We'll have policies of consequence designed to have wide appeal to many Australians.
I want to get your big picture summary to start off with. The coalition, obviously 2013 to 2022, almost a decade of government. How would you assess it?
Messy. It was definitely messy. People tried their best, but there just wasn't a thread of unity and support for the overall cause that there was in the Howard government.
Mr. Speaker, to the chagrin of a few and the joy of many, maybe even some in this place, I'm retiring from the Australian Parliament.
Before retiring from politics, Christopher Pyne had spent more than half of his life as the member for Sturt.
It's time to put the people first, second and third, and politics last, ladies and gentlemen.
On the outer in the Howard years, he was a central player in both the Abbott and Turnbull governments.
There wasn't a sense of support or unity, a golden thread, if you like, of somebody has to be the leader and we just all have to sort of suck it up and do our jobs. That didn't happen.
Why not?
Well, because other people wanted the leader's job and they couldn't subsume their own ambition in the common cause.
While Tony Abbott's publicly supporting Mr Turnbull, privately he's joined the dissenters, possibly as an alternative leader.
Tony's expressed a number of views, each of which is at odds with the view he expressed before.
What's your view of Tony Abbott and Malcolm Turnbull as men?
Two bulls in the same paddock. Very different characters, but obviously deep enmity between them.
Morning. Morning. How are you?
Before serving as Scott Morrison's deputy, Josh Frydenberg was a trusted minister under Abbott and Turnbull. You worked effectively with both of them.
I did.
Do you trust both of them?
I work very effectively with both of them. I like both of them and I can trust them.
Neither of them trusts the other, right?
Well, that's pretty obvious.